Okay, maybe. Let's see for real. Now that the momentum of our conversation's gone. Thank you,
That's
technology.
Right. Yeah, right? You're the worst sometimes, technology.
It says we're live. Let's see what YouTube says.
Help us out, YouTube.
This says we're live.
There we go.
There we go. I heard our silly voices.
Yes.
Okay.
We up in here.
Oh, yeah, that was what I wanted to do. Share the link. Share as a post. Hi. Here's some NHL 23.
Here's some pucks, everybody. Join us.
We were talking about this off air, but we got to figure out a way to get our guy Hot Joe in here.
We really do, man. I mean, he is the GM after all.
That's right.
I feel like he's got a. I feel like at the minimum for the draft when we get there, he should be here to announce the picks for us.
Yes,
like the general managers do. You know, the San Jose Sharks proudly select, because they do that in hockey. They say proudly select, not just select. And Gary Bettman lets the GMs announce picks because he's too goddamn lazy. He's like, I'm not doing this shit. You do it.
man. How about this Virginia weather there?
Dude, I know. It's got me fucked up, man, because it's gone from, I don't know, 35 to fucking 76. And
In the span
woke
of
up,
a week.
Yeah. I woke up this morning and was like, yep, here it is.
Uh-huh.
Here it is. I'm congested as fuck. Yeah, good times.
Oh, that's right. When we left off, it's
Trade deadline. Oh, shit. That's right. Okay. It's fucking on.
Oh. Please let us do the actual deadline, please. Because it was trying to make us play the game.
Yeah. I would think there's still a way to do it. Team management, maybe?
Oh, oops.
Oh, trade and improve. There we go. Okay, the one you're on. Shit. Go to staff.
Oh. I feel like it must have saved after the sim.
What about roster moves under manage rosters?
I think this is just call-ups and send-downs. Yep.
Shit.
Man, I mean, look, I did it with the devs. I don't know that there was anybody we were going to trade anyway. It's definitely not really, I mean...
The hard thing is we're so up against the cap.
Yeah.
That would have been what works against us, because we'd certainly be a team that's a buyer, obviously.
Yeah. But even Nishushkin's worked his way out of the doghouse.
Right. So it's like, well, who would you trade?
Who could have gone on the block? Yeah,
exactly. In order to buy, we'd have to sell at the same time, because we'd have to even out the cap situation. So I'm trying to look at it glass half full, because I am kind of bummed that it did this to us.
Yeah, because it's neat watching all the other trades happen too.
Okay.
I did get to see it on my dev season. Boo! I feel like we purposefully saved before, though, to make sure that we would be able to do it.
That's what I thought immediately after the Blues game.
But it's taking us right up to the Caps game, so we somehow...
EA, much like Yahoo, not the most user-friendly.
Oof. In the basketball playoffs here.
Yep.
Thankfully, I am winning now, but it came at the cost of Taylor having 5 people that were game time decisions yesterday. Not
Holy
playing.
shit. Jesus.
Yeah. And it also came at, because Paul George went down with a knee injury. Yes, 2 days ago, but
I
it
saw
came
you
down.
drop them.
Came down that he's out. Like I can't play him anyway. So
Well,
I was
at
like, all
least-
right, we'll get the fuck out of here.
At least you know he's disposable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of like, do I hang on to him here?
Right.
Do I just piss away a roster spot?
And thankfully, Luca came last night. Luca came back last night too. So
Okay. Well, there's somebody.
yeah, but I mean, I don't know how much it matters because if I get past Taylor, if Dame plays next week, I'm probably going to get worked by Thomas because that's what happened 2 weeks ago.
Who's Thomas playing? Kendall, I'm
Yeah.
assuming? Okay.
They're knotted. Like it's, toss up.
That's a good Final Four, though. I like everybody in that Final Four. You like when you like everybody that has a chance to win instead of like actively like I don't think you ever really full-blown hate anybody you play fantasy with, but let's be honest, if you're in a fantasy league, there are people you root against. So it's like, and I love our guy, but he's kind of become one of them.
Yep. Because
Yeah, it's like I will root for you against why did I do that? I will root for you against Mike.
and yeah.
And other than that, like, buddy, I love you, but that's kind of about it.
Hey,
There we go.
Buchnevich. After the show Monday, he texts us. Yeah, I know I didn't have to win. I just couldn't not.
I can't resist the winning. I mean, maybe that's why we're so good. Who is that?
Skaric? Do you miss the days of goalies wearing number 1? Because that used to be the thing.
So I don't hate it, dude. I always inexplicably I always liked the goalie from the Vancouver Canucks, Kirk McLean. I know you remember him. And wow.
Wow.
Kind of cheeks.
Wow. That's one of those the computer decided. You guys going to score that fast? So are we.
Yeah, we've got one of these games ahead. Super. The last goalie I remember wearing one in the NHL, ironically, was Keith Kincaid with you guys, who, of course, had his breakout game against us.
He played for the Caps. We traded him for the Caps.
Exactly. And then he became Christ. So I do think it's cool, though, man. I do.
The thing is, like, I mean, I've never seen any other player on ice wear number 1, but I'd hate to see it.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I
it would
don't
look
either.
weird anywhere else on the ice.
I had never thought about that, but you're 1,000% right. I don't remember any skater wearing the number 1. Very bizarre. Bernie Parent, another one. Damn, that is fucking crazy. Holy shit. Glass shatter moment.
Well, whoever this guy is apparently, like, going to be...
Oh, he's going to work us.
Well, and look, man, I say this every time because, like, it is very much like hockey, like actual hockey. Like, every time I watch a Devs game, suddenly their goalie is fucking Christ. Now, we played the Wild earlier this week, and Gus is in net, so it's like you expect a good... Gus has had very few times where he shit the bed.
Right.
So it's like, okay, he showed up. That makes sense. But Ingram for the Coyotes a couple weeks ago?
Dude, yeah.
Why is this happening?
Right. Where'd he come from?
Elvis, however many weeks ago against Columbus.
With the resurgence.
What is this?
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Goalies just standing on their heads against us.
Yeah, dude. Oh. Yes.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
All right. It's going to be that kind of night.
Mystery guy.
We got our guy. So, I mean, if any of you can recall somebody on, like, a skater wearing number 1, please inform us.
Yes.
But we were talking about the number 15 before we went on. And because your distaste for Mr. Patrick Mahomes.
Yes.
We were trying to think of other number 15s, and like we feel like he kind of backed into a number that not many people have claimed.
Yeah, dude. Like, so you brought up Hostetler first, which is accurate. He wore that both with the Giants and the Raiders. So I'm sitting here racking my brain, dude, and it's fucked up. I don't remember. The only other guy I kind of remember, and it's probably says less of me as a human being that this is where I go. There was a dude for the Flyers, early 2000s here, that I used to like crush it with in NHL like 04, named Nico Dimitrakos. I don't know if you remember that name, but and if you don't, I get it, because he was not very memorable. The only reason I remember it is because for some reason I was awesome with him in the video game. But he wore number 15. I don't fucking know why I went with him next.
Well, I think that's the natural thing, is to go to your squads and think of Campaign wears number 15 right now for the Suns.
Steve Van Bjorn with the Eagles. 15's actually retired for the Birds. Yeah, that dude was in the hospital in the same hospital I was on the day I was born, Frankfurt Hospital in Philly. So
hey, look at Buchnevich.
Buchnevich out here fucking killing it. 2 in the first period. So yeah, you can go to hell, Skanik or whatever your name is.
For those that have been with us long enough, remember the last time we played the Caps was that Keith Kincaid showed up and shut us down, like literal heartbreaking what the fuck game.
Immediately after we traded him.
Yeah.
We had just sent him to the Caps.
Fourth line.
And then we play the Caps.
Oh, because power play or penalty kill.
I've been talking about it for months, dude, and I finally started the Preds franchise.
Hey.
And I got to tell you, dude, that draft, fucking blast, dude. Just like this one, when we did it a few months back, just like I'm assuming with the Habs, like it's fun as shit, dude, because it's like I found myself going through and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just take dudes I like, man. And then I'm going to take, like, at the end when it's like round 29, like, just give me a dude with a funny name. You know?
Like, be warm.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Just give me weird name dudes. So I ended up playing, I think, like 5 games that night. It was kind of a weird night. Some Jägermeister involved. So oddly enough, why did I saw him right there too. It was fun, dude. I think I'm going to fuck around with it a little more this weekend because I had a blast and it was cool as shit to be able to see, look, these arenas are probably not 1,000% accurate, but there were definitely features in the game that I noticed from when we were there at the Roadie, and I was like, this is cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm all in on that now, and I've basically abandoned my Kraken franchise in favor of the Preds.
Look at this.
Fuck yeah.
Landy. Yeah, I think I might get to the Cup with my Devs franchise and then put whatever time into either the Habs or just starting up. I was thinking about starting one with the Wild. I don't know why I didn't think of them.
Hell yeah, dude. They were one that, I was thinking about it, like, who do I, and then when we went to Nashville, fuck it. That was fun. Let's do Nashville. The Wild's a good one, and you've got, I will say that, gear-wise, I've been wearing a lot of the, when we're at home, the Preds wear a lot of the original reverse retros.
Oh.
Because I like those. I've grown fond of them. Not a lot of the back-to-back champ sweaters.
The mustard kits.
Yeah, not a lot of those. Why do I keep passing it right to Capitals? And you can't go wrong, especially gear-wise, with the Wild, dude. Even the cheek shit in their closet isn't god-awful. So
I've come to really like their away whites with the red number. And I think it's the red number that sets it apart.
It's weird, dude, because I do think you're right that out of the, if you take the reverse retros out of it and everything else, that is the, if you're going just home and aways, I do think that is the superior one.
I do like, of course, it's green. I like the green homes.
Right.
But, like, there's just something about that red number on that white shirt. Because the green, it's got the green on the shoulder.
Yes, dude. It looks good, man. I really want, and I saw they had them on the website, those Winter Classics, the Minneapolis St. Paul's. I like those a lot, dude. You get to wear those. You get the reverse retros, both of them in there.
Yep.
I mean, you can have a lot of fun gear-wise with them, man. So, and it's fucking the team name, dude. Minnesota Wild. That's just fun.
Yep.
It's not the North Stars, but it's for a team that's been reborn. I think it's probably the best.
Yeah.
Like, I don't hate Colorado Avalanche, but I like Minnesota Wild more.
Yeah.
You know?
It is weird, like, how accepting, because, you know, I'm not a very big fan of Tampa Bay Lightning either.
No, me either.
You know, we've talked about, like, weather phenomena as a name.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of cheeks.
But something about Wild is acceptable.
Yeah.
And not only that, actually kind of cool. And then once you realize, oh, a bear.
Bearhead. Dude, I know.
It's like, oh, yeah, that's cool. I'm into that.
I still, every time I look at that logo, I'm like, how in the fuck did I not know that? Yeah. My stepdad, who's from Minnesota and is a Wild fan, like, he's not even like a diehard hockey fan. But I told him, I was like, did you know? And he was like, yeah.
Connor Garland wearing Ovi's number 8.
Right? Looks fucking weird. Connor Garland looks like a fucking serial killer.
Yeah. That's a dude that I held on to for way too long in our first season.
Because he was good.
Yeah. For a second.
Right?
I mean, I'm glad I got the hang of fantasy. Like, I'm clearly not good enough to, like, win.
Well, I honestly thought about it, and I'm like, I might just... Taylor's League has some good people, and I thought about maybe for the 10th person next year. There's a guy in that league who I was mouthing off and names it like...
Corey's Fantastic Team.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, this is horrible. Where there was a guy that had that shit and just left it there at the start of the season. Ugh. But he did have a Rangers logo, and that's like my biggest pet peeve is name your team, lose. And I was like, okay, oddly enough, he's the 2 seed in the league. I'm the 1. So it very well may end up being me and Buddy in the cup, depending on what I do this week and what he does. So I might try and recruit him, man. I mean, it'd be gross because he's a Rangers fan, but, you know.
Last thing we need is fucking Rags fans.
Yeah, exactly. Why do I keep doing this?
We were talking about the Oilers in text this morning.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something that could really get brought here.
Yes.
The fuck with the Oilers, man. Like,
I'm sick of them, dude. Like, it's weird because McDavid, like, you give him his respect. He's great, but you've got 2 of the, like, 4 or 5 best players in the NHL, and you haven't even been to a conference final with them. Yeah. What the fuck, dude? I mean, I get hockey's not the same as the NBA and shit, and that's one of the things that I love about hockey, but it's not like the rest of the squad around them is complete ass either. Oh, dude.
Come on. All right, so now he's gone into Christ mode.
How in the fuck?
I mean, it's hard to complain. We've already put 4 in.
I know, but you want
still,
more because greed.
Yes. I mean, you know, it's hard to say, you know, they should be doing anything because you've got fucking Soup back there giving up sixers. And it's not like Stewart's going to do anything better for you.
Fucking Skinner.
But
Pringles,
like,
man.
But like, also, it's not like Mike Smith was the answer either.
Right. That's been their Achilles heel is just shit goaltending, and their blue line's not all that great.
Yeah.
They
got Ekholm now, but he's offensive minded. So
yeah.
I don't know why they're not rolling Ekholm and Nurse as their top D line.
Right. I was very hopeful that they were gonna. I remember at the deadline, the rumor was them, you know, in Provy, and I was really hoping that was going to happen because it's like we need assets, and you know, take the Provy, you know, LGBTQ shit out of it. Obviously, that's another thing where it's like, yeah, just add that to it. But even without that, what's he going to do?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get him out of here, get picks back for whoever the next guy is, which we now know is Danny Briere, and now we're stuck with him. So, you know, at least till next deadline, possibly. So I thought he made sense for them. And, I mean, he's a good defenseman. He can also be offensive-minded as well. I think they have Evan Bouchard,
Yes.
who's pretty decent. But I mean, other than that, I mean, what the fuck? So, when you're putting up goals at the clip that they do between those two, and you've got other guys that aren't bad either, how are you not able to put together a run, dude?
They should. They should be running away in the West.
Yeah, it's the West.
And then here was something I didn't put into the text. Like I thought about let's say somehow they do what they are supposed to do and get out of the West, which to me, after watching the Wild play, the Wild beat them. I wouldn't be surprised in a sweep. But,
yeah.
There's nobody in the East that they definitely beat, and they're not beating the Rags. They're not beating they're sure as shit not beating the Bees. They're not beating us.
Nope.
They're not beating the Canes.
Nope.
And that's the locks. Those are for sure. They're not beating any of them.
That's the top four in the East, right?
I don't think they beat the Pens. I mean, that's where you start to see
that's where you start the debate. Right.
Maybe a 6-gamer or even God forbid a 7-gamer.
Right. I mean, because as much as I hate to say it, it's like you can see a world where the Pens beat them.
Yeah. Shit, the Isles,
right.
The Isles made enough moves to where you could. I will actually watch.
Fuck
really?
off.
This is happening.
Robertson again.
But I could definitely see the Isles putting the Oilers away.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
I mean, again, that's the difference between a sweep and 5-6 gamer.
Yeah, but I mean, you look at, especially hypothetically, who do you think's the goalie that's more likely to get hot, Sorokin or Soup?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and it's not even Soup's net.
Right. It's either him or Skinner or whoever the fuck.
Oh, I was so mad the other night. Yeah, even the Leafs. I think if the Leafs want to win the cup,
the Leafs are weird too.
They're gonna pray.
Yeah,
it's the fucking Oilers.
Yeah, dude. The Leafs are like an East Coast ass Edmonton.
Yeah. Well, again, goalies shouldn't be the fucking problem because when Sammy's on, he's fucking really good.
Yeah, dude. And in a lot of ways, I think nothing would be better for the league than a Toronto-Edmonton Cup. You get two Canadian pillars. You get nothing but fucking stars. McDavid, Draisaitl, Matthews, Marner. I mean, that would be a fucking hell of a cup, dude. But again, likelihood of it happening, slim and none.
Because they both got to get over their shit somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
And actually get to the cup.
Right. If Edmonton doesn't shit themselves early, Toronto will, and vice versa.
I hope Toronto does. But
me too. Fuck the Leaves.
Sammy gives up 6 to the Isles the other night. And basically, I'm probably going to, now I'm in a dogfight with Taylor this week in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Whereas, I would probably be handily winning the goalie category if he just has a decent... last I knew it was 3-1 going into the third. I'm like, okay, this sucks, but I can probably scoop somebody up and, maybe...
I hit a guy.
Patty Maroon.
Patty.
Oh, I hated seeing him 3... I watched 2 out of the 3 fucking Bolts games. Which ones do you think I saw?
The losses.
Of course.
Naturally.
God damn it. It's always either a dogfight, a game that shouldn't be overtime, like the Coyotes.
Right.
Or a loss. Yep. Every time I watch them.
Yes.
The only time I saw them going away was look at you, man.
Fuck yeah.
You're fucking alive. I haven't put shit in.
Oh, really? Shit.
Yeah. I haven't taken very many shots, to be frank.
A shorty.
Yeah.
We get those more than we score on our own power play.
I'm not sure if we've actually scored on our power play.
I don't think we have, dude. I really don't think we have.
And if we have, it's been so small that we can't remember it.
Yeah, once maybe.
Fuck you, Eichel.
Right? High maintenance bitch. Oh.
It's not like he's even an MVP candidate this year. Now that he's finally playing again.
Yeah.
What was all that about there? Sir?
Yeah, dude, he was getting Jesus. That was, and there's a penalty.
God damn.
The Chushkin's worked up about something.
That game, the second game against Tampa, we had a 5-on-3 in the third.
And you feel like, okay, we'll be able to at least, we can pop one here.
You would think.
Yeah.
Not only did we not score, which is like, okay, that sucks, but that happens. The second it gets killed, they come out and put one in. Like one of the guys, I don't even remember who it was now. One of the guys that came out of the box scored. I'm like, motherfucker.
Of course.
Was it Kucherov? I can't remember. Whoever it was in a battle with Timo that night because Timo put it in 2.
Okay. Why did I just... Yeah. No. Oh, fuck off.
Foligno. And here we are, suddenly in a dogfight.
I know. And that wasn't a high stick? I mean, that's not even going to get a review? Okay.
Well, they did it, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what we get for putting 4 away.
Yeah, exactly.
Quarter.
For doing well.
I said quarter, period. Whatever, man.
Yep. We knew what you meant. Dude, people like that, I've done that slip before, and people have like corrected you, and it's like, fuck you, man.
You've never had a verbal misstep?
Exactly.
My apologies.
I forgot you're flawless. You know?
Though as much hockey as I've talked about over the last couple weeks, I don't know why quarter would even be in my vocabulary.
Well, like, dude, I still call the Raiders the Oakland Raiders sometimes, and like the Chargers are still in San Diego to me. Like when you've been, it's sometimes words get mixed up, folks. It's okay.
The slowest shit ever.
Hey, fuck it. It kills time.
Yeah, man. That's what we need right now.
Yep.
Kill as much time as possible.
Oh, okay. I forgot Eichel could pop back up just like that. Fuck yeah. Yes! I have follow back on the board.
We haven't had too many like shootouts like this.
We haven't. It's nice to have this.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that we've given up so many, but...
Yeah, but it's like we're the number 1 team in the league, and Giroux's got like 20 less points than games played, and it's like, how does this happen?
It is nice that like we have... Our goals are so spread out, too, though.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I did one too many poke checks. Fuck.
Bam.
Yes. Fuck you, guy.
Is that Ian Cole? Ugh.
Right? We're probably looking at an empty net, too.
Yeah, 2 goals. I just hate that they have the offensive firepower to make shit happen.
I know. Oh, shit. And there goes the empty net.
Shooter.
Yep. They're going to make sure that now here comes the swarm.
Yep. Good Lord.
That was the pass button I was mashing.
So some excitement might be on the horizon. We may have found an MLS site equal to our recent
Yes.
sweater site. Shoot.
Hell yeah. Claude.
I am fucking frustrated that somehow, almost a full season in, these Shark sweaters are still nowhere to be fucking found.
It's bullshit that you can't find them anywhere. What the fuck? Me too. And it's like NFL, dude, you can, like, within an hour of something getting put out, you can buy that shit. Why is that not the case here?
And I feel like all the reverse retros are available. But
yeah.
Not their home
They're
jersey?
basic shit. Exactly. I'd even take the fucking road whites, dude.
Yeah. Both of them are very nice.
Yeah, it's something. I'd rather have the home teals, but at least I know you're able to.
I'm just unbelievably frustrated.
It is horseshit.
Because that is absolutely the one I want next.
Yes. That's all right. Big win.
Yes. A little controversy put away. Like, revenge game after the heartbreak from last time.
Right?
And it wasn't, I feel like that was what, a 1-0 game?
Yeah. Because we went into, I think, a shootout. Yeah, 0-0. And you're like, how's this happening again?
So Kincaid must not have been their answer.
Yeah, they're like, okay, we'll let you get your revenge game, and then you just go down and play in the AHL.
All right. I am bummed that we missed the trade deadline.
Me
I don't
too.
know how that happened.
EA gets a mind of its own sometimes.
I swear we stopped it for that very reason.
Yeah, dude, I remember us stopping ahead of time because it's like, well, let's not give him a reason.
Uh-oh. What's this?
Owner.
Oh, upgrade and maintain.
Of course.
I actually ran out of money in New Jersey
Oh, yeah?
for the upgrade and maintain shit.
I wonder what happens then. Like, hey, guy, a little more budget maybe?
Oh, bathrooms. Ooh.
No choice but to just repair.
Yeah. Hopefully not much else needs anything.
Yeah, I feel like this, if you play like a certain amount of seasons, is just going to be a cycle of repairs. You're never going to actually...
Hi, E. Thatcher.
What's up, E? But yeah, I feel like you're never going to actually be able to update anything.
Yeah, insufficient funds.
It's just, I love the picture of a hot dog under the concession.
Well, it's also frustrating because, like, we're winning. So, like, you would think the money...
No budget?
Would be coming
Increase? Right. What the hell?
I think what we read into is the fact that it still had the dot. Mm-hmm. That's the only literally the only thing I can think of.
I know, it sucks.
Oh, do we got Nashville? Oh, no, we already played Nashville.
Riley Stillman.
Decline.
Yeah, no.
Well, friend, we've been challenged. E. Thatcher says if we score 9 goals this game, he'll donate $100.
I mean, that's probably not going to happen.
It's probably not, but
we love you. We will certainly try.
We will try. Like, we somehow got 6 last game.
We did.
That's a rarity for us. Should we up these? 77% sold. Maybe we keep them.
Yeah. Fuck inflation. Let's be reasonable for the people. I want everybody to know that in a world of inflation, you can come to Sharks games and not be taken advantage of.
That's right. We got the Jets. Okay. Why did I think
Winnipeg?
What the fuck was I thinking Nashville?
Had Nashville in the brain, dude. It happens.
I see the Wild on our schedule.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll try. We will try. We will try with lots of Ys. We will try.
Yes.
We will try up with lots of P's as well. I feel like things are going well in our regular stuff. So I think we keep that trend going.
Yeah, until we get waxed, and then, well, that's got to be it for Winnipeg. Those are so slick.
Probably my favorite.
Absolutely.
I do like and again, I don't care how many times this has to be repeated. Look at this, the Winnipeg Jets, right? Notice there's no gold. And not only is there not any gold, it's not the primary.
Nope, it's sure not.
Look at all that blue.
What an idea. Blue Bombers.
Weird.
Yeah. Strange how that
I
works
do
out.
want a CFL game, though, because that would be fun to play.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Just because.
I think
Canada has to have a CFL game, right? It has to exist.
If not, what the hell are they waiting on, man?
Yeah. All
Get
these
with
years?
the times. Seriously, you've been around forever.
I wonder if Dwayne's working on an XFL game. And would you play
Probably.
one?
And now give me a USFL game. I'll play a USFL game. Keep me away from Dwayne, though.
I've tried watching XFL, and each time I turn it on, it's like 7-6.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
oh, cool.
I can't. I'll get geeked up for the USFL. I enjoy the USFL. The nostalgia in me likes that shit. But loose puck, damn it. Jonathan Quick. That dude's old as fuck. Lindgren.
Oh, they got Tony D'Angelo.
Yes.
And Laffy. Laffy's a guy I drafted, and I gave up on him quick. Well, actually, I didn't. I feel like I held on to him for a good couple weeks when I shouldn't have. He never came on. Like, it's not like he's having some great season.
Right.
But
shit,
it's hard to hold on to any. Like, if you draft bread, you keep bread.
Right.
And I drafted Patty Kane, and he ended up with the Rags. So, like, you hold on to Patty Kane.
Yep. Oh, fuck off.
Man, this guy wants us to beat Jonathan Quick 9 times.
Yeah. Don't E. Thatcher. Don't know if it's going to happen. We're still going to valiant effort, though.
Oh yeah, we will do our damnedest.
Oh, fuck. There goes me passing into
Eklund.
traffic again like an asshole.
Eklund literally traded the day I purchased an Eklund
Dude,
Preds
right?
jersey. Unreal.
You hate when that shit happens, man. I don't have a single active Flyers player sweater now. I think I have 1, maybe 2 active Eagles. I do have multiple active Phillies.
Oh, hey, that guy Quick wouldn't let me out. Oh,
Yes!
Hey!
Hell yeah!
that's a rare computer mistake.
For real.
Like, big one.
Thanks, Quickie.
8 more to go.
Right? That's all.
I think he left.
I was thinking of a challenge and then not
I
even
know,
stick
right?
around. What the fuck, E. Thatcher? Oh, Ristolainen. That dick.
Is that Robert Thomas?
Dude,
Hey,
hell yeah.
Vergehi. Oh, there's 2.
Those 2 happen pretty quick, too.
Yeah. Vergehi only has 9 goals this season? I feel like we've called his name more than that.
It feels like he has quite a few more than that. He must have got like 7 of them recently.
Yeah. I still really like our team. I feel like we drafted really well.
I do, too.
And the fact that Nichushkin like stopped bitching and just started producing makes me really happy.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I took a different... When you drafted for your Habs franchise, did you like... What approach did you take? Was it like, let me load up? Or did you just like... Because like I said, a lot of mine was just, I'm going to take dudes I like.
I guess it was, I took Johnny Hockey first because Johnny Hockey.
Right.
I wanted to play with him and see if, there was a difference. And then top available goalie, after that. And then it was just like dudes I like or dudes that I was familiar with. I think there's a couple guys that are on our Sharks.
Yep. That's why I got Mystery Guy.
Yeah.
I saw him and was like, I have to have him. And he plays.
I'm still not sure how Mystery Guy got on our squad.
I don't either.
And specifically like how he worked his way onto one of the lines.
Like the second fucking line.
But
I love it, though.
yeah, man. That's what this shit's all about.
Exactly, man. Yeah, because I had the thought process that we did when we drafted here. I went goalie first with Ottinger, and I think I picked like 21st is where they slotted me. I took Ottinger first, then Huberdeau in the second round, and I think Giroux after that, and then I don't remember.
Life's a lot easier if you have a good goalie. Even if the rest of your team is shit.
Right, and I was like, I've got Ottinger in fantasy. I know he's elite, and like it was one of those things where like every goalie after him was like, the good ones were old as fuck. Like not old as fuck, but like Connor Hellebuck, and I'm like, no, if I'm gonna roll with this franchise for a few seasons, I want a young guy. And yeah,
conversation that you and I had. I can't remember if this was last week or this week on the show. Carter Hart going elsewhere.
Yeah.
Joe and I were talking about 6K. Luukkonen. Like, do you think he can get it done in Buffalo? Because it seems like he's supposed to be the guy.
Yeah, oh, shit.
But that's another guy. Like, I saw him play the Devs earlier this season.
Yeah.
Standing on his head the whole game.
And he's young as fuck, so it's like you're willing to kind of like, he's going to be inconsistent. He's going to be like Gus to a degree. I mean, you're going to have a slip up in a bad game. I mean, and Buffalo overall is such a young fucking team, dude. Like, they're going to be good as shit. I mean, if you're a Sabres fan, you got to be happy with the squad you've got for the next 5 to 7 years if you're able to retain everybody. I would love to see my boy kind of hot. I'd love to see him in Ottawa.
Yeah. I still think that's such a great call.
And I mean, I'm an Ottawa apologist. Giroux's there. And, you know, I've always kind of liked the Sens, as we've said, but it's also like, it just makes sense. Everybody there is always hurt. Talbot's fucked up. You know, you get Sogard in and he's solid for a week or so. And then he, you know, goes down. I can't remember who else they had there for a stretch, but it's a mess. So, fuck, man.
Damn. I think I ended up with John Gibson in Montreal.
Gibby. Shit.
Whoop.
That dude's laid out. Whoever he was. Oh, and he just scruffed Landy. Flyers game just started. Mystery Man.
Oh, how in the fuck did I skate through that? Hopefully E. Thatcher isn't like a youngin'.
Right.
We're sitting here dropping F-bombs every 2 seconds.
Sorry, E. Thatcher, if that's the case. Oh, here we go. Come on. Ah, shit.
Hey.
Hey, fucking A.
Nichushkin.
again.
One thing I realized, like, the Devs production has gone down, which is a bummer. You know, now's not the time for, like, all these fucking losses. Like,
Right.
Ugh. I mean, unless we literally tank every game, I don't think it's possible for us to not make the playoffs. So, I mean, pretty much no matter what, I think we're in. Like, I think there's 11 games left.
Yeah, but you still don't want to go in ice-ass cold either.
No.
You know?
But the thing I realized is, like, half of our producing line, more than half actually, both Wood and Bastion were down for like I think Wood is actually back.
Okay.
But Wood and Bastion, and now Lazar,
I got you.
Lazar played like 2 games and then was hurt. And I mean, it's like our third and fourth line.
It's such a deep fucking roster that they have. It's like you see all the years of. I mean, the payoff's not immediate always. You know what I mean? And you get impatient when it's like, we've been shit for a while. We've made all these good moves, and we've been stockpiling this young talent and all these young guys. And fuck yes. And now you finally see the payoff.
Yeah.
You know, you guys should be good for a handful of years.
I can't imagine barring some awful ass injuries.
Right. Exactly. And then, I mean, you know, it as we've said before, too, I think Timo, no, he's not extended yet, but I think that was probably...
It has to have been part of it.
That's got to be kind of quasi-understood. I mean, you know...
Yeah.
Damn right.
Landy.
Fuck yeah.
We're putting a hurting on these fucks.
You ain't lying, dude. We're hot tonight.
We needed it. Mm-hmm. Maybe we needed these 2 weeks off.
For real, dude. What the fuck?
5, 4. Can we get 4 more?
Right? You better come back, E. Thatcher. Oh, man. Oh, that's okay. Right on.
Laffy. This is such a better look than the Rags look.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Same colors, but fucking Rags.
Fuck them, dude.
We got the Sabres coming up in a couple games.
Shit.
Again, you hate to blame injuries on, you know, the production going down and, you know, the boys going cold, but like that line was like super hot for us.
Yeah.
And then, of course, with the injuries, you're trying to shake the line up.
Yep.
To try to heat somebody else up.
Exactly.
So like that Hala Pilot line got broke up. Tomas Tatar isn't top line anymore, which the fact that he was ever is shocking. And he deserved it. Like, yes.
Fuck yeah, dude.
He was playing top line.
Right.
Like, he deserved to be there. He earned that.
And that's the beauty of hockey is you can rotate, you know, and you can ride the hot hand and shit. And that's the ebbs and flows of an 82-game season.
Right now.
Oh, shit. Carter Hart's in for them now.
Oh, they switched.
Holy fuck. We chased quick.
Top line last game against Minnesota was Heischer was centering Meyer and Bratt.
Okay.
Which was kind of like the dream when, you know, the talks started happening.
Right.
It's like, can you imagine that line?
Yeah.
Again, it isn't going yet, but holy shit. If they get going by the playoffs,
dude, it shit starts clicking. And I mean, there's still time to heat up. There's still plenty of time for that shit.
I wish that we could have these discussions about your Flyers, friend.
Dude, me too. Me too, man. It's weird because we've won, actually, I believe our last 2. Owen Tippett's been hot.
Yeah, man.
So this is typical, you know, show
Get
up
hot
when
for no reason.
For no fucking reason other than to dick yourself out of just enough ping pong balls to get Connor Bedard. You know, Tyson Forster's look good, who's a young kid. I believe he was our first rounder in 21. So, or maybe it was 20. I don't know. I think that was Ron Hextall's last first round pick. But, you know, there's a couple young guys, and, you know, it's going to be a while, man. It's going to be, fuck. But the hope is that Torts is here for the long haul because, you know, you want to. Look, if he's here for these lean fucking years and he's torturing himself, he deserves to see this fucking shit through. And I think he's the guy to fucking do it. I do. So, I don't know, man. Getting rid of Chuck Fletcher is... Taylor and I were texting about it a few days ago. It means there's light at the end of the tunnel now. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean it's, like, immediately you're going to be awesome. But... You got the fucking idiot. You got the mercenary out of there.
Yep.
So, That helps.
I saw, you know, I haven't been able to read up on it, but I saw something about people thinking Briere's gonna basically get dogged by the franchise because I guess whoever made the move to fire Fletcher didn't like run it through the proper channels.
Yeah, I saw that. And then Briere's son got caught on video pushing a wheelchair down a flight of stairs at a bar.
Oh.
Yeah, so it not a great indoctrination to him being in power there, but I mean it's ultimately the thing is this, and that's my thing with the Flyers is like who did it have to be run by to fire Chuck Fletcher?
Yeah.
There should have been a fucking mutiny. I mean, there's the old saying, I think it's Bill Parcells, it was like if you listen to the fans, you'll be sitting with them. And I agree with that by and large, but when it's so blatantly fucking obvious, I mean, Flyers fans hated Chuck Fletcher for a reason. This wasn't a fucking vendetta that was just chosen. Mm-hmm. Like, we just randomly hate this fucking guy. No, he sucked. He sucked at his job, and he openly chose to not do it and signed dudes to contracts they had no idea being signed to. And he robbed a team of any sort of soul that it once had. That guy's got to go, man. Yeah. Who's it got to be run by?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I saw that too, and it was just like, go figure the one good thing that's happened. This fucking team's so dysfunctional that they're like, well, nobody told me. Fuck you. Why do you want him here?
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking dickhead. I don't know. I can't imagine. I openly hope that dude does not get another job in hockey because he doesn't deserve it. Fuck Chuck Fletcher.
Unless it's the Rags and he runs them.
Yeah. Go let the Penguins. They hired Ron Hextall when we fired him. Let him follow suit and fucking hire Chuck Fletcher too.
Look at that. 13 goals in 2 games.
Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
We're fucking killing it tonight.
We didn't make it to 90, Fletcher, but looks like you're not here anyway. So
right.
All right.
You would have stuck around. We'd have played a little harder.
Bring on the ads.
Yes.
Or did there we go.
All right.
Matthews, JT Miller, Letang.
All right.
Let's go through these. I can't believe, again, like, talk about a sweater I softened on.
Yeah.
Remember when we started the show?
Right.
How much I hated these?
Uh-huh.
I can't believe. And it's the color scheme.
Yep.
And the fact that that's somehow become like a Denver thing because the Rapids and the MLS is just like, oh man, I like that color scheme a lot.
I do too. I almost wish they would do like they've got that gray in there. Do a gray sweater.
I'd like to see it. Why not?
And just to see.
Yeah.
Or a gray stripe on the shoulder or something. I mean, just something different, as an alternate or whatever. I mean, I like gray, but I like that. I like the Colorado. I like that logo, though, the Rocky thing as an alternate. I like that shit.
They were on these last night? No, the night before, I think. I think they played back
I
to
would
back.
design them a little different. I think you got to go burgundy on the shoulders there.
Yeah, I think the shoulder is the biggest problem.
Yeah, it looks mismatchy.
I think, like you said, you either have to go burgundy to match the sleeve.
Yep.
Or just go with blue and just do one color. I prefer the burgundy. I'd like to at least see it anyway.
Exactly.
I like these.
Those are cool.
Of course, these are better.
Those are the shit. God, those are good.
I can't believe they didn't just do the opposite of these.
I know.
I would like to see these in burgundy.
A burgundy fucking Deeks gimmick, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit would be fucking smooth.
I mean, cheating. Ugh.
Jesus Christ, cheeks. And then we get into the piping.
Again, so it's hard to blame them because everybody was doing weird shit here.
Reebok Edge.
Ugh. Oh. Why do they have these twice for some reason? It's like, yeah, this is almost exactly the same as
it's identical.
Alternate.
Yeah.
That isn't terrible, but it's not good. The stadium ones are weird, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
some of them are like, well, let's just go with this year, Carolina's.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cool. I like that.
Yep.
And then some of them are like this year's Washington.
The Caps.
What are you doing?
What the fuck? I know, dude. I know.
I mean, at least this isn't like we got to make the C even bigger.
Yeah, you're 1,000% right, man. The stadium series are usually a little more wonky. I think you have the best chance of success with the Winter Classics because they try to, like, it's the Winter Classic. It's god awful. They try to make them. They usually try to make them look kind of vintagey and shit. Which I'm a sucker for that shit.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, when the Pens can figure out a way to make me like something I probably shouldn't like. I know you don't like those, but I every time I see them, I soften even more on
Really?
them. Yeah, I really like them.
I hate them, man. I hate them. I like the concept.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I like that it's cream. I do like that. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's what you're wearing.
There we go. Nothing else matters.
That's what you're wearing. We know you're not the Deeks, but
Fuck it. Who cares?
you're going to be the Deeks
It's about,
tonight.
yeah, it's about the laundry. We want to see these.
Quebec will never get a team again. It's frustrating.
It's horseshit, dude. It really is.
Well, we're trying to grow the league. Let's put more teams in California and Florida. Eh?
Right. And go back to Atlanta.
God. God!
It's such a dumb.
I mean, again, like, look, going to Nashville, I've softened on Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, some of these
Yeah.
other squads have put out quality product. So,
Yep.
like, it's hard to argue against the Lightning. It's hard to argue against the Panthers a little less so, but, at least the Panthers are trying.
They are, and it's the thing with the Panthers is as we've said, even when they're good, a lot of times you're not getting a lot of traffic there.
Yeah.
So,
Now, are they in Miami? I always thought they were in Orlando.
I think they're. I think technically, I don't know Florida geography. I think technically they play in Sunrise. I don't know where that's at. I know Levitard and them frequent games and shit, but
It
it's
seems like a Miami thing then.
yeah, and Levitard's based in Miami, so it's like it's very weird because they decided we're claiming the entire fucking state.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Oh, Reimer.
Yeah. Screw you, buddy.
Yeah, really. JT Miller.
Again, it was nice to see the Sharks like not be performative. It's like the rest of. I'm okay with not doing Pride Night. Like, I would prefer you not be performative.
Yes,
Like,
agreed.
I like Pride Night. I think it's cool because you get to see these different sweaters, and it's neat to see like people take this. They take better design swings.
Yeah.
But you also shouldn't be performative with it. There should be some sort of action with it,
Yes, exactly.
which would include, I would think, at the very bare minimum, wearing the sweaters on the fucking ice.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, these things have become, it's almost become, I don't know, man. Hey, fuck yeah, Stastny against the team his pops played for. Well, the sweaters his pops wore. I almost feel like when they do the sweaters now, remember when the anthem shit was going on in the NFL with Kaepernick, and they would never, ever show the national anthem before a regular season game. They would show it, before like the conference championships and, the Super Bowl, the big shit. They wouldn't show it, week 6, Browns and Rams.
Yeah.
And they started showing the anthem all the time because it became like, well, look who's taking a knee. Mm-hmm. I almost feel like the Pride sweaters and shit, like pregame warm-ups, have become that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think the intentions are what they should be anymore. I think it's become more of a fucking, just a circus clown. A clown car. Like, And I'm not saying I'm against it, because I'm not, but 9 times out of 10, those things get worn. It's not about here's where you go to donate or here's what you do to support. It's about, well, this person didn't wear them because it's against their religion, which outrages fucking people. And then it becomes a goddamn political debate of this person hates gay people. Well, it's his right to fucking not wear it. And it's just like, what are we even doing? It's a warm-up sweater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? And I don't agree with the Reimer shit. I don't agree with Provy. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they're right, but it's like, okay, now it's been hijacked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because, yeah. And at the end of the day, it's like, are you really... I mean, again, admittedly, not super religious. I consider myself more spiritual than religious, but... if you put on a sweater that has a rainbow on it, are you really going to hell? But I also understand, like, even though it's not me personally, if that's what you grow up in and that's what you've been... I mean, let's be honest. Let's call it what it is. If that's what you've been taught to believe... Right, exactly. Then I get it. I get it. You know what I mean? That's not me. That's not who I am. But I get it if that's who you are in your background. So, I don't know, man. It's just like the anthem thing where if you took a knee, it was, well, you hate the military. What the fuck? How did that become it?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's fucking bizarre, dude. And I also don't want to be the guy, like, get the politics out of sports. Like, no, these dudes have a voice, man. I think they should be able to use it. You know, that's not what I'm saying, but it's like...
Well, the thing is, like, especially with hockey right now, like, hockey needs all the eyeballs it can get.
Absolutely,
firstly.
yes.
And secondly, their line right now is hockey is for everyone. Well, is it? Like,
right.
You want to be, but I don't know, man.
And that's the problem I had with Reimer's statement. Like, and of course it's dolled up and it's gift wrapped and it's got a bow on it. But I'm going to paraphrase here. I don't have it in front of me, but it was basically, well, I have to support my religion because that's the most important thing. And hockey is for everyone, but basically I'm not wearing this gay sweater.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, if that's what you're going to do, you know, again, I hate to be like phrasing guy, but it's like, I don't know what this is here.
Yeah. Oh.
You know, and it gets to a point where, you know, I remember when it happened with Provy, where not only now is Provy getting questions about it, Torts is getting asked about it. And he's like, look, man, I'm here to talk about the game. If you want to talk about the game, I've already answered the question about this a time or two, but I'm here to talk about, like, I'm not here to talk about someone else's religious views and shit.
Yeah.
Landy.
It is like a very weird, because, like, I don't know. You can't live in a world where they have to be forced to wear the dumb sweater.
Right.
Right. Like, but you also kind of want to believe that just put the sweater on.
Yeah, dude. It's like, is it really that big a deal? You know, is it really that big a deal? Nobody's asking you. Like, if you go out and put the sweater on here, you're not going out to engage in any sort of activity with somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not to be weird, but it's like, come on here, man.
I don't know.
There was this guy, I mean, I'll fucking out him, this toxic guy I fucking work with who went to his girlfriend's brother's wedding. His girlfriend's brother is a gay guy. And, you know, basically at the wedding, I guess they, you know, it's their fucking wedding. They decided to have drag queens there.
Oh, that's a big no-no right now.
Dude, I know. And it's just like, I mean, I think it is a little odd if you're going to take your 5-year-old to that shit. But, I mean, at the end of the day, dude, do what makes you fucking happy, man. If that's entertainment for you, then that's entertainment for you. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your fucking kid. You know what I mean? People raise their kids the way they fucking want, but this guy was like, yeah, I got up and walked out. And I'm like, okay, so these people were nice enough and gracious enough to invite you to be a part of like the biggest day in their life, and you're so grotesque by this shit that you can't even just bear to sit and watch. Like, what's going on there, man? This feels like a deeper now. Honestly, it feels like it's about you than them. You know what I mean? This feels like a lack of like security or whatever within yourself, as opposed to there's a guy wearing a fucking dress 20 feet from me. Like, what's he gonna do, man? If he's coming over meat flopping in your face, I get you being like, hey, pal, could you not?
Yeah.
But I think they're just kind of existing, and they're there to support somebody that is allegedly kind of family to you. You know, we all have to sit there and deal with shit that we don't want to for loved ones. I'm pretty sure you can fucking deal with this for a little bit. You know what I mean? Shit like that, dude. That went on a hell of a tangent there. Hopefully I didn't say anything offensive. I mean, if I did, I did. But, I mean, yeah. I just don't get the outrage of, like, you know what I mean? If somebody makes a pass at you, I understand you being like, hey, look, that's not me. I'm not interested, you know, but thanks for considering me. You know what I mean? And then if they try again, now it's persistence, and now you have a right to be like, all right, look, here's the deal. You know what I mean? But it's also like, for those groups of people that like are weird by that shit, like, you do realize they're selective too, right? It's not just because like,
hey, you have a penis?
Yeah, I have
that.
to have sex with, like, no, dude. It's everybody is selective in choice. Well, I shouldn't say everybody. Most folks are selective with their partners. So they're the same way, man. They just are interested in different shit than you. And that's okay.
And also, I'd be willing to wager that these same people have made passes at women that were unwanted, unwarranted,
fucking-lutely,
and have
yes.
absolutely been persistent,
right?
Which is probably the problem,
right? But it's gross when someone does it to you. But yet, oh hey, you're a little tipsy there. Let me buy you another lemon drop. You know, because yeah, that's reasonable. You know, so yeah, dude, I don't know, man. It. And I told this guy, I said, look, dude, I'm going to break it down to you like this. I grew up in locker rooms, man. Like, I've seen a lot of cock in my day. You know what I mean? I'm good. It doesn't, I mean, dude, look how much we talk about how hot Joe is. Like, I don't know, man. I think that comes down to, if you're that grotesque by that shit, you need to look in a mirror instead of being focused on, like, what a dude that's 6'4" is doing wearing a dress. I think that's more of a you problem than what Homeboy's doing. Because Dennis Rodman used to wear women's clothes. You're going to tell Dennis Rodman? How is that being waved off?
For what? Oh, come on.
How?
Nah, man. Nah.
This has to be overturned here. It's always this ref. She is a bitch. Fuck her, man.
I don't understand.
I don't genuinely see anything there that could have disallowed that. I don't get it. There was
the fact that we're winning 3-0.
Dude, right? For real. What the fuck?
Sorry, Bradder.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to hurt you.
Yeah, we love you, but you can go to hell right now. Oh! Damn it, end of the period.
Well, I guess we can launch into the other conversation. Some of these are like test conversations too for whenever we get our guy in here.
Yeah.
But no longer Adidas, which we knew was going to be the case.
Yep.
New sweater provider, Fanatics.
They're becoming a fucking monopoly, dude.
Yeah.
And it's kind of uncomfortable because it's like, at this point, man, at this point, you're no longer like where people go to get their merch. You are like, this is a little much and it's kind of uncomfortable, man. I'm also curious because I know a lot of times it can mean some wholesale changes in gear for some teams. So, which, I mean, look, the Flyers are getting new shit next year. So which I have like tremendous angst and anxiety about because I'm like, I'm geeked for it. I'm glad you're not fucking with the crest, but like at the same time, please don't get ridiculous.
Well, I guess is Fanatics going to be looking to do like those early 2000s weird, let's like get fucking piping everywhere shit?
God, let's hope not. I really hope they've learned their lesson with that shit because that was the most awful era of sweaters in NHL history. It was fucking terrible, dude, because I mean, you look back at the 90s and like every era in gear was solid. That shit was just,
there's very few exceptions to the rule with that too.
Yeah, dude. Even the Flyers gear those years, I hated it. I shouldn't say I hated it. Like the Reebok Edge, like what are we doing? Why do the shoulders look like this? What the fuck is going on? So I don't know, man. Fanatics going. This is like back in the day. If the NFL were to have gone from Reebok to East Bay, like why? You know what I mean? I mean, East Bay never got quite as big as Fanatics did, but East Bay, people forget what a big fucking deal East Bay used to be. When you used to get that magazine in the mail, like
bring that shit to school, everybody like,
dude, yes, you got the new East Bay. Like you were the shit when you brought the new East Bay to school the next day, and that's a forgotten time. You know what I mean? And I'm very weird, dude, about it. I don't like the Fanatics thing. I took the long road to say that.
I mean, I think it bums me out the most because I've really grown to like these Adidas ones that have been coming out.
Yes.
I mean, the Devils have managed to get through all the weird eras of hockey sweater unscathed. Like, even those weird 2000 ones weren't weird for us. Like, they didn't do a bunch of piping. And,
right.
So I think we'll come out of it okay. I think the Sharks will because they just changed their year. I can't imagine them changing again next year.
God, I would hope not.
Especially these are somehow, we've talked about ad nauseum, better than what they had.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, like some Brink teams, like I'm interested. Like this is a big chance for like a team like Columbus, who we don't like their stuff.
Yes.
But if we're looking at
fuck yeah,
yeah,
I know, right? Should be 5-1, but
like somebody like Columbus with Cheeks ass gear, like this should be an exciting time. But like until we see what's gonna happen,
you don't know. And that's the thing, dude. I'm not losing like sleep over this, but when I saw it, I was just like, you gotta be shitting me, man. You know, and Fanatics has almost become too big for their own britches. And I say that, and I've got an order from Fanatics coming to the house. But it's like, I remember when they used to be like, you know, before it was one banner, I remember fansedge.com, which is still a thing. But it's all a Fanatics experience. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, if it's all that, then what are we even doing? Just put it all under the same umbrella. You know? Because a friend of mine's ex-wife, when I was going to look at merch, was like, you should check out Fans Edge. You would love it. And that became like my shit for a while. And then that evolved into Fanatics. Oh, shit, we have an empty net. And they're on the power play. Fuck. Why do you hate us, lady?
I know. I mean, to be fair, it is Giordano, who
that's true,
hasn't been in the box yet tonight.
Yeah, he was due.
But still, why do you hate us, lady?
Yeah. right, let's get that empty netter.
Or let that guy take a shot. That's fine.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
They put him back in.
Yeah, Reimer, what the hell? Get out of here.
What are you doing there?
Yeah. Go, don't wear sweaters. But just keep doing well for my fantasy team, please. I'm trying to win some money.
I think we had this talk on Monday. Like, I don't know where I'm at with fantasy hockey next year. Because I feel like it's too much for me. Like, I love it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's fun.
Yeah.
It is enjoyable. But checking scores every day and like that daily reminder, oh yeah, you're a loser.
You feel the same way about it I do about fantasy football. I love it, and I can't envision my life without it, but I also miss the days before my life had it.
Yeah.
Because it's like I already get stressed out enough about this shit,
Mm-hmm.
and then you factor in unnecessary stress about games like Detroit and Tennessee that I couldn't give a fuck less about, that don't affect the Birds, and now I'm like, but I have DeAndre Swift, and I need him to gain 100 yards and score a touchdown, but he only ran for 38 yards. I'm having a terrible Sunday. Like, yeah, dude, I get it. Trust me.
Direct conflict of interest a couple nights ago, because it's Vanny in our net, meaning the Devils, my team, versus Gus, my goalie in fantasy hockey.
Yes, dude. That shit is awful.
And I'm like, I want to win, but
Yeah.
I need that win.
I know, dude. I know.
And
It's
I
fucking
need
terrible.
it to be low scoring.
Yes.
But if it's low scoring, she gets low scoring too.
Yep. I know, dude. I know. It drives you nuts.
And then that doesn't even figure in like guys like Evan Rodriguez getting hurt, like
Yep.
completely fucking me.
Uh-huh. When it shouldn't impact you at all.
Yeah.
You shouldn't give a fuck what happens to Evan Rodriguez.
Not
Like,
in the least.
you shouldn't root for him to die, but it shouldn't be like, oh, fuck, he's hurt now.
I mean, it's not like he was going to win me my week, but like, what a waste of a fucking move. I picked him up on Monday. He's hurt Monday.
Yep.
It's like, oh, cool.
Thanks, Evan.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I picked you up because you had 4 games this week.
Yep. And now you fucked me. I picked up some dude for the Avs last night. I don't remember what his name was, but he's been hot. And I was like, I have a crippled dude that hasn't been playing, I think. So I might as well. I'm still doing the what do I do about Kaprizov, but I've resigned myself to, you know what? He himself is not going to make that much of a difference. Just hang on to him.
Yeah.
Because somebody else is going to scoop him and he'll be a keeper for someone else. And then I'm going to be like, fuck me. And he's very much in the conversation of like, keeper for my forwards for next year. Like, I might keep him again because what the fuck? So I don't know.
It all stems from losing to Joe.
Dude, I know.
And, look, man, he's good at it.
He
Like, I'm
is.
not taking that away.
I love him. We all love him.
But what is the point if the best I'm playing for is third every year?
Exactly, dude. No, I know. And I'm still, when I think about last year, I get like bummed out about it because I was like, man, I was close. Ah, shit.
I was thinking, like, I mean, this might end up being a tough game, which is whatever. Like, it'd be the first one of the night, so I wouldn't cry about it.
Yeah.
But like the same thing happened in my devs after I made the Timo trade, which, by the way, I think he scored like 7 goals for me in like 4 games.
Yes.
he had put 4 in the net the last game I played.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, though. Timo
time. It's funny because I think I got a Hattie with Mercer, or no, it was Bratter. I got a Hattie with Bratter one game, and then the next game I scored 4 with Timo.
God damn.
And it's like the games were suddenly getting easier. I was like, oh,
Yep.
what's going on here?
That's when it's like, do I up the difficulty or... Because you want it to be, oh, fuck, I wish I hadn't poke checked. You want it to be a challenge, but you don't want it to feel impossible either.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to get to the playoffs and be sweeping everybody.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, I want to work for it. But I also don't want it to be those games where it's like, it doesn't matter what I do, I'm not sinking shit past the goalie.
Right. Because I feel like right now, if we upped it, I don't think we're getting worked, but I do think that there's a lot more. The computer decided we're not winning.
Oh
games.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh. I don't know. I think maybe we take the Joe approach. Joe would up the level after each season. So if he wins the cup, he goes up to the next level.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. Because it's like if you win one, you can say you've won one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how the fuck that happened, but okay. Okay, Nichushkin.
Well, look at him. Hot tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Sure, we only, 4 last game? But like 13-17 in 3 games, 18-4 now?
Yeah, dude. That's averaging over 4 a game, and this one just started.
Considering I feel like we've been eking out a lot of 2-1s, 3-2s.
Yes, dude. Keith Kincaid games.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, what the
Damn
fuck? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Petty.
This has never happened for us, like where the shit goes right.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, look, it is still super early. It's only 2 goals. But that kind of good shit never happens for us.
No, this is fucking nice.
But if we start putting up like a touchdown and a field goal on people and they don't score at all,
yep,
that's probably not
probably
good.
a sign, yeah. Shit. Fuck you, Patty Kane, you bitch.
But I keep coming back to, I think for Hockey Pod, I think this is it. Because I feel like this is what it would be anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, we can have prepared topics that we're going to get into while we're playing.
Right.
I think this is the best way to do it, and just kind of put it under the Gear Freaks banner and just cut it out separately.
Yeah,
you guys are
dude.
getting a peek at the sausage. Sorry.
Yes. See how the sausage is made. And I mean, Joe plays NHL too. So, and I love the Preds franchise. Ironically, got me back into it. I had a lot of fun with that shit. Draft took a while.
I think that was my biggest thing. Is like I got to a certain point, and I was like, okay, Sim.
See, yeah, dude. And I thought about it because I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck these people are at this point. But I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because if I'm going to be playing this for a while, I want to know that I chose these fuckers.
Mm-hmm. No, you made the right call.
For better or worse.
I shouldn't have been so lazy.
No, but I get why you did it, dude. Because it does become cumbersome. That's why I just decided, I think that more than anything was when I got to the point where it's like, I'm just going to take guys I like. Like, I had to scroll down pretty goddamn far to find Tanner Jeannot when I was like, I'm just going to take him here. And he was rated like a 78, I think. And at the time, there were still like 86s left on the board. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going with him.
Well, the thing,
And it'll give me cap flexibility.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is like you got to think about the cap anyway, and you're playing with them also,
Right.
and you know none of it matters because like the chemistry on my top line and on the Habs with Johnny Hockey's not good.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't matter if the chemistry's bad, then you aren't going to do shit with whomever you pick anyway.
Exactly.
So I think like the safe pick or the safe thing to do is like, you know, maybe top available player for the first like couple of rounds.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you want to get a top
You want to get
defender.
your studs.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, okay, let me go. I got the goalie in Ottinger and got Huberdeau. So I'm like, okay, I've got a goalie, I've got an offensive stud. And then Giroux was there in the third. And I was like, if I don't take him here, he's not going to be mine. And I was just like, You know, you have that feeling like he's not going to be here next go around. So, and I wanted him. Okay, are we gonna?
Yeah, like
We're not gonna. Okay. Okay.
I feel this is like the third time
Yeah.
people have dropped gloves.
I'm trying to fight you, guy. Mr. Logan Stanley. Dick.
Everything about that sweater should be wrong. There should,
I know,
but
I'm obsessed with it.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but I love it so much.
Yeah, dude. I don't even know that it's my favorite blues sweater, but it's so cool, man. It's so good. Like, I don't know. I think what it is, honestly, I think it's the note for me more than the words is kind of like, I should hate this, but whatever. It's the note. The note just looks fucking cool. And it looks cool normally, too, but. Petrangelo.
I like the whole uniform too, like with the yellow sock.
Yeah,
it's like it all comes together nicely.
It
like
does flow, lid. Dude. Fuck.
I mean, I don't know why I was leading with Giordano anyway, but.
Well, defensemen tend to get breakaways on our team a lot. It happens. It's okay. Oh, shit.
My Wild pick does not seem so crazy anymore after watching them play a couple games. Like, they are a really good hockey team.
Yeah, dude. And that's with Cap out.
Yeah. The West is, like, wide open, too.
Yep.
Like, any of the top teams could easily advance. I don't think anyone has a firm grip.
I think it's going to be a fun playoff, dude. It's going to be a fun playoff because in the East, you're going to be like, okay, who's going to take down the Bees and the Rags? You know, and you guys are right fucking there. The Canes have been pesky all year, although I think now they're the fourth of the four of you guys.
Yeah. That's because Svetch went down.
Yeah. And that definitely doesn't help. And then, like you said, the West is fucking wide open. Come on, damn it. Here's where we get on this shit, where it's just like, hurry up and chase.
I follow, trying to get back into the good grace of Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck.
I know he netted one tonight, at least.
He did, and it's been a while. He was hot for a week or two, and then, as we said a couple weeks ago, he just kind of...
Well,
Patty Kane, you dick.
He made the choice for us.
Right?
Still weird, like, scrolling through the site, seeing a Patty Kane Rags sweater.
I know,
and
dude.
They got that out there quick, but they can't get me a fucking Shark sweater.
Dude, I know. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Any Shark will do.
That's it. Literally at this point.
Janssen's wearing number 18 out there. I'd rock I'd never buy a Janssen Devil sweater, which is funny.
It's like that though, man. It sometimes when your guys go to different squads, it just kind of.
Well, I think part of it is like you're the reason we have Timo. Thank you for your service. And like he was a bright spot in those lean last couple seasons where it's just like, what is there to cheer for? Nico's hurt and Jack hadn't really come on yet, so it's like, well, we got Janssen.
Yeah, it's a piece.
Yeah.
You know, that you kind of talk yourself into being like, maybe he can be more than he really is.
I don't know if Z's even playing, but I saw Janssen.
Trust me, dude, I get it, because I've talked myself kind of into like Cutter Gauthier is going to be the fucking savior when I know that's not the case, but I'm like, I can't wait to get his jersey.
Man, these guys are fucking pesky.
I know, right?
Oh,
fuck.
That was a computer too, dicks.
Right?
Why is Suzuki wearing number 15?
That is weird as fuck.
It's like they don't even try to fix it.
Uh-huh.
Whoever is wearing 14 is probably not better than Nick Suzuki.
Yeah, exactly.
Not likely.
I'm going to try to find the 14 for them. Watch them not have one. That would be fucking...
That'd be even weirder.
Yeah, like, what is going... Oh, shit. Okay, so we still have the 2-goal lead. What the fuck?
Oh, I guess that was a line change.
Icing.
That happens a lot. You know, I guess I always just kind of assumed that, oh, we're playing a video game. There's no way it's like real hockey. But
Yeah.
I think this is probably like the most like real, because even last year's game, when we're playing that Sens series, like I don't think any of the games were like the ones we've been playing for this year.
Agreed, dude. The game itself is a pure simulation, gets better by the year. I really wish they would put more into the Be a Pro mode. Honestly, dude. Like franchise, you can play for years and be completely satiated. I played, I think, 7 years of the franchise in NHL 17, I believe, the one with PK on the cover. And it was just like, it got to a point where it was like, I was playing only basically to see if I could top my stats from the previous year. Like, the game itself doesn't give you any incentive really to continue on, which kind of sucks because it's such a cool mode. You're only controlling yourself, and it's fucking awesome. You know, and I had played that for so long that when you get back to kind of controlling everybody on the ice like we're doing now, it fucks you up, and it takes time to remember how to play that way, even though that's the way you've been playing it for years.
Yep.
But I don't know, man. I don't want to say EA's gotten lazy with no competition, but I kind of think they've gotten lazy with no competition.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've seen it with their games like forever, like Madden being like the ultimate.
Madden is the worst because Madden was a yearly must-have for me, and I haven't bought Madden since 2019, which was Madden 20. And fuck yeah. It's just, it's $30 or 30. I wish. Yeah. It's $60 for a roster refresh, and it's same thing, dude. It's after a while it gets repetitive, and you're like, they took all the fun shit out, like create a team. This still has create a team, which is very fucking in depth. If you ever delve into the create a team on here, it is a goddamn blast. But Madden doesn't have that, and that used to be like a big selling point. You create a stadium and shit. I mean, I remember me and my guy Ryan in high school. You know, I played for Kickitan, he played for Phoebus, and every year we would sit around. It would take like an entire Saturday, but we would make the uniforms, it would make the entire rosters. And whenever we played Madden, that's all we would do is fucking play as Kickitan and Phoebus, and it was fun as shit. And you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. I remember I had got a hair up my ass a couple years and made entire leagues. Made an entire ass league.
I would love to do that shit.
It's a pain in the dick.
Oh, I can imagine, because it's like I mean, if you blaze through it and don't give a shit about the teams, it's probably less cumbersome, but you don't want to do that.
No, man. You want to like name everybody, give decent logos, like really give thought into uniforms and making sure they're different from other teams' uniforms and color schemes, and
you want to have cool team names,
cool stadium names,
right?
But even that, I don't think you can do anymore, can you? Like, I mean, obviously not in Madden, but
you can do it in this. Because I did. You know, they have I think they have it here too, where you can be the 33rd franchise. And in NHL 21, the year before the Kraken started play last year, obviously you knew the Kraken were already going to be a team. So you go through, they had already had the gear, and you make the gear. And, I mean, I had them pretty close. It was cool as fuck looking. And you do the draft and everything else. And, I mean, I loved the way it looked. I played that thing. I won the cup with them my first year. I can't remember who against, but it was a blast, dude. And doing that for an entire league would be so much fucking fun, but it would. I mean, dude, you'd have to like devote like a month of your life. Like, I'll do a team a day.
Yeah.
And it'd be fun as shit, but you literally wouldn't have a life or be able to do anything.
Oh, the wild day.
Hell
Where
yeah.
are we? We definitely have time for one more at least, right?
Yeah, we could do one more for sure. Might even have time for two.
Nah, man.
Fuck that dude.
We don't want you, sir.
Yeah, go away, Kale.
March 11th, though. We're not that far behind.
Not
We're
at
not
all.
Like what? 10 days?
Yeah,
11
dude.
days? 12
Once
days.
we play this one, yeah, we'll be single digit days. If we can get two more done, we'll be right the fuck there.
I can't believe we get to play against the
I
Wild.
know, right? They're so good, dude. I think you're right. It's them, and I think like Calgary. I think we said the white ones are better.
Yeah.
As much as like you love the red ones.
If I'm buying one, I'm buying a red one. But
Yeah.
we've talked ad nauseum about this being scared to buy a white jersey.
Yes.
But these, it's that red number, man. It just it pops.
It does.
right off the sweater.
It does, man. They got a squad: McDavid, Swayman, and Raymond. Swayman and Raymond.
Swayman and Raymond. Swayman, Raymond, and McDavid. Oh, that almost worked.
McDavid fucked it up. You dick.
60 goals, and the Oilers are still like a snooze fest.
Yep.
They aren't like gonna win the cup. Like,
Yeah. Nobody cares. I shouldn't say nobody cares, but it's just like, okay, and what's going to happen now in the playoffs?
right.
Because, you've done nothing
Ever.
to this point in the playoffs. Exactly. Fuck.
Oh, I forget who their goalie is. We'll find out soon enough.
I think it's Swayman,
Oh yeah, duh.
but they could not be playing him, too.
Right. Giordano leading the charge always makes me happy. Yeah.
Damn right.
Let's go.
He's ready to fuck somebody up.
Oh, Kirby Doc. That's another guy I had for a minute.
Kirby Doc. Drew Doughty, toothless bastard.
Will never not be funny.
Oh, I know, dude. So great.
Sorry, Thomas. I really didn't mean to.
I still have that screen grab in my phone like 3 years later.
That is auto draft coming to bite somebody in the ass.
Right?
Actually, I think technically it wasn't even auto draft. It was just like I was panicking because I was running out of time.
Yeah.
And I just looked at the.
Oh, fuck
There we
you,
go. Dylan Strome.
dick.
What a combination of colors.
I know, dude. You're 1,000% right, dude. It is that fucking red number. The green short too is very, very fucking impressive.
Because it's like it's a uniform. It's the way the whole thing comes together.
Absolutely.
And I think the selling point is just the red number.
Yep.
Because you look at their home sweaters again. Look, man, you'll never catch me like snubbing my nose at green.
No, God no.
But like I think it's green on green and then like a white number, and it's a good sweater.
Yeah.
It really is.
They've also got that weird Habs thing going on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That it's like it's okay, but I could totally do without.
Theirs is much better than the Panthers one because the Panthers have that bullshit crest.
Yeah, I know.
Where at least the Wild
fucking-
have the bear head.
Yeah. The Panthers are really insecure too. They want in their shield crest to let you know they represent Florida.
Right, and then they have I never noticed, but the shoulder patch, they have the state of Florida's flag. They have yet another Panther, and then they have like FLA or something. It's
Jesus.
like, well, that's a little much.
Yeah, pick a lane, man.
We don't need all of that.
No.
The flag, the state flag, that's kind of cool. I'm into that.
Yeah, yeah.
But the reality is, like, the best thing that the Panthers have probably ever produced is this year's reverse retro.
Oh, 1,000%, dude.
I like their, inaugurals. Those are fine. Those are very fine sweaters.
Yeah.
But nothing that they've done tops what they did for reverse retro this year.
No, God, no, dude. It's the only thing they've ever done that actually feels like Florida. Because even their inaugurals don't feel like Florida. They just feel like
a hockey sweater.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Feels like the jungle.
Hockey team in Florida. All right.
Right.
Every time I watch a Panthers game, I get frustrated because it's like, I like this color scheme. I like what they're doing with the numbers on the back. I think it looks cool. I feel like they're like a couple things away from making it work, but like, I mean, it starts and stops with that bullshit fucking crest.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
It's hard to envision it past that.
It really is, dude.
A shield that says Florida and has a panther in it. It's like,
right.
All right, cool. Like, yeah, we know you're the Florida Panthers.
Right. Well,
so
the panther itself isn't awful looking.
No.
It's actually kind of a cool looking panther, but when you put Florida in there, fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, that was supposed to go to Landy.
That's what I assumed. That's why I shot.
Yep. No, that's where we're supposed to go.
And then it was like,
I don't know
we'll
what
go
happened
this
there.
other way instead. Oh, is the magic over finally?
Oh, damn it. Period over.
This is our first less than 2 goal period.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, look, I'll take it. It was bound to happen at some point tonight.
Still early, though. First
Still
intermission.
early, like, not like the game's over, but we're also shooting a lot less.
We are.
Just around, period. I guess it's because we're scoring so much.
Right. So then it's like shift to play defense.
Yeah, take that, sucker. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Saw that coming, unfortunately.
Okay. Flyers, I think, just scored a goal. Hot enough just to cost ping pong balls.
Yep. Like
They'll do this. Maybe playoffs, so you're saying there's a chance, and then just shit.
Yeah, that was what I know. We've got 11 games left. I mean, you guys have to do a hell of a lot of winning.
Yeah. Plus help.
Yep. Like, pretty much every team needs to shit the bed ahead of you.
And then we need to be, like, flawless.
So it's, I don't know. There's two mindsets here. It's like, number one, you kind of want to be happy because it's like, cool, they're playing. Like, they're not laying down. But also, laying down would make the team better.
Yes, dude. Yes, exactly.
At this point.
Yep. Fuck.
You'll end up with some mid-round draft pick.
Yep.
Somebody probably doesn't see the NHL for a good couple years.
Yep. Exactly.
Comes at best a fourth liner.
Yep. Or we'll see it way too early and fuck up his development.
Yeah. That he'll go elsewhere after his first contract.
And then inevitably become a star.
We've seen it happen, folks.
Yes.
Far too many times. And that's not just the Flyers.
No, it's not.
But that is exactly what happens in this situation.
Of course. Fuck. I did not mean to shoot that bitch.
Jeremy Swayman, huh? He's going to be the one tonight.
I've got him in Taylor's league. And I drafted him thinking, wow, what a pair him and Sorokin are. And then Allmark happened.
Yeah. Swayman has hardly seen any ice time.
Yeah, I know, dude. Thank God for Sorokin because my other goalies are Reimer and Sogard. So it's like Sorokin is fucking carrying me, dude.
Oh!
But I also have an ass ton of firepower on offense, so...
I know it's kind of clouded because you're winning, but do you like points better in hockey or?
This year, yes. Man, I tend to lean categories because it feels like you always have a chance. Points, if you jump out to a massive fucking lead, it's kind of hard to catch up. And I've been doing that to dudes all year. Wow.
Come on. There's no reason that we should not have scored a goal there.
Right?
Really? That's what we're showing?
I know, right?
Not us getting, like, robbed?
Yeah, exactly.
This is a lot easier to take just because the way the rest of this night's gone.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is frustrating at the same time.
It is. We've got 20 to tie it up, though, so who knows? Maybe we can get another. We can juice a point out of this.
Apparently, Jeremy Swayman, impossible to beat.
Right?
Tomasz Tatar.
The other thing about categories that I think I like is that even if... Because the downside of all of it is a lot of times you will have, and it's great when it works out for you, but it sucks when it doesn't. The person, there's a disparagement in terms of games played. It's not like fantasy football where everybody plays one game a week. Hockey, sometimes a team plays 3, sometimes they play 4, sometimes they play 2, whatever. And it's like when you have that in categories, it can work for you or against you based off of, your goalies, a GAA, maybe somebody has a bum start or whatever, or plus minus. Like, there's still ways you can get it back. You can still have dudes have negative points in points, but it's way more difficult. So points is very intriguing, but I love categories because you're never really, really out of it. You always at least have a chance.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, too, where points, the records is just straight up wins and losses. Whereas categories, I like that it's more realistic in that you get, it's the NHL point system. You can get a tie. You get 1 point for the tie. You get 2 points for a category win. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I like that shit. Whereas, in her league, even though I'm the 1 seed, I believe 17-4. If that were real hockey, it would probably be 14-5-3 or some shit.
Oh,
fuck!
So we can't solve Swayman, huh?
Dude, right?
Again, hard to complain about on a night where we've scored like 20 goals.
It is.
Oof. Come on, man.
Fuck you, Capo Caco. Oh, man.
There's like somehow forever 3 of their dudes right wedged in there. I mean, again, I know that's what you're supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to kind of...
Yeah.
But like every time, for real?
Yeah, it still pisses you off. I just saw Jake Ottinger plays for Nashville in this one, too.
Oh.
Pretty cool. Oh, man.
Snatched that one away. Of course
right?
he did. Oh. Yes!
Fuck yeah, Patty.
There we go.
All right, tied it up.
He's not like lighting the world on fire, but that's, I think, won a game.
Uh-huh.
At least 3 out of 4 for sure. Patty Maroon.
He's been a very, very pesky, like, 3rd, 4th line guy. Very good depth piece. Oh, fuck. I was about to say, speaking of...
Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck
what
these
the
motherfuckers.
Fuck?
Let's put them away. Shit. Okay. I mean, I'm...
Time to make the big bucks, Markstrom. God damn it.
You ain't fucking lying, dude. Yeah, they're playing fucking keep away here. Oh, man. Oh, dude.
Come on. Just body's always in front of us.
Right? Fuck. Oh, damn it.
Come on.
Fucking close, man.
The iron wall.
You ain't lying.
Jeremy Swing.
Jesus, dude.
Typical Sharks hockey.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Oh,
God damn
a
it.
button mashing. It'd be like that sometimes,
Yeah.
you know. Fuck you, Tatar.
Fuck.
First OT of the night.
Yeah, again, like,
Hard to be mad.
it is.
Oh, my God.
Even though we definitely beat him several times.
Yes.
Definitely shooting more this game.
Yeah. Physical as fuck, too. Jesus.
Shooting more, scoring less.
Right?
Make it make sense.
Yeah. How did we get here? Oh, damn it.
I don't know. So, one of the most frustrating things about watching Devs hockey is the amount of times they go to overtime. And do you know why?
What is that? Oh, fuck off, dude.
Teams like to play keep away with them in overtime, and it's like, I get it. Like, in some ways, I respect it, but like, I want to see you play hockey, please.
Yeah, dude.
And they will play keep away and play for the shootout. And it happens over and over and over again. The Wild did it to him the other day. I mean, it was, oh, Jesus Christ. It was more of a matchup.
Okay, Markstrom.
Yeah. More than a matchup than most of the ones that I watch. So usually it's either the Devs put one away pretty fast.
Yeah.
Which is cool, obviously. Or the other team plays, Jesus Christ.
Fuck. Okay.
Or the other team plays keep away and they play for the shootout.
Right.
Against Minnesota, they're both kind of playing. They're both kind of shooting. Like, that game Monday or Tuesday, whenever it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you hate to see the Devs lose obviously, because I'm
of
a
course,
Devs fan.
it's a team.
But, and especially the way they did, the boys are like on them. Shot, off the post. And then 5 seconds left, a skater gets loose.
Oh, dude.
And beats Vanny with, like, I think there was like a second left.
Fuck, man. Oh, shit. So bad news on the baseball front.
Yeah.
Rhys Hoskins suffers torn ACL.
Uh-oh.
So we're down our starting first baseman.
We're down our closer.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, I saw that, dude. Diaz out. Like, fuck, man. I loved last year when he was coming out to that fucking, whoever it was, Tommy Trumpet shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. The best.
Ultimately, people are saying that we deserve to lose because of that. It's like,
fuck that. Then why didn't the Yanks deserve to lose for Enter Sandman?
Yeah.
Fuck. That's not. Oh, my God, dude. Fuck off.
Yeah, that was happening the whole
Yep.
time.
Yep.
We just
That
figured
was
out a way.
Super Bowl 57.
Yeah, we figured out a way to not have it happen.
Yep. We squeezed a point out of it at least.
Yeah, first L of the night. Shitty
4-1.
fashion, but
Yeah.
see that? See how much easier it is to take the L when it hasn't been bullshit all night?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like, I'm not even mad about it. I mean, we battled.
come away with a point, like you said. It's not. It's always maddening when you get to the numbers, though.
Oh, I know, and you're like, how in the fuck?
We had 10 shots last game, scored 6 goals.
Then 24 and you scored 2, plus 30 hits and twice the time of attack.
I don't know. I feel like the last couple games is more what this team is.
Absolutely, dude. Getting hot at the right time.
All right, what do you think? 47.
She hasn't texted me saying she's on the way yet, but that's probably coming any minute.
Probably not a good idea to start one then.
I'll just say,
because I do have deprogrammed today. I'm not sure what time.
Okay. If you've got that, then we can. I mean, because we're within, when we simulate up to the 14th, we'll be single-digit days, so we're getting fucking close.
Yeah. Next week we probably catch up.
Yep.
Or at least we'll catch up to this week.
Yeah. I mean, well, how many games do we have before we get to? I mean, I would think 5. So that'll catch up to where we are now, I guess.
Let's look at the calendar and then we'll call it.
The calendar?
All right, so
yeah,
we're right
tonight
here.
they play the Canucks. So I mean, we're right there.
So you figure this is us next week. 3, 6, 7. We'd have to play 8 next week to catch up completely, which isn't out of the question. It isn't likely, but it isn't out of the question.
I think we could definitely at least get 6 in.
I'd imagine
because
so.
if
And
we
then-
do 6 2 weeks in a row,
then we catch up.
yeah, right in time
Here.
for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because I mean, fuck, we did 5 tonight.
Yeah.
So
I feel like 5 is safe. Like we could probably squeeze out 6 next week.
definitely.
And I think now that Thursday's our night, I probably won't schedule shit for after.
That, and yeah, she can drop me off on the way to get him from conditioning instead of afterwards, and that'll give us time to get another little game in. So, yeah, that's how the sausage is made, kids.
You're welcome for that
Yes.
information.
Yes.
But in the meantime, look, man, we're rolling up again. Like as much as we bitch and complain, like we're a full 10 points ahead of the Ducks.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're kind of. I mean, we're 2 points away from 100 already. Holy
Yeah.
shit! So
It's not like we're having a bad season. It's just a lot of those losses are like what the fuck losses
yeah, exactly.
that we won't remember. Nothing will ever erase the Kincaid game.
That's so fucking egregious, dude. That's so fucking egregious. We fought our asses off, dude, just to get robbed by that dude.
Yeah. Most of the rest of the games will be like, whatever. I mean, I don't know that we'll ever forget Malcolm Subban either.
Yes, that's another one. That's fucking another one.
But other than those two, like all the other ones are like, okay, whatever.
Right.
Because I already don't remember most of the rest of the losses.
Yeah, those two are the Eric Comrie.
Oh, yeah.
Those are the 3. Other than that, I mean, it's okay. So out of 15, 21 technically,
Yeah.
only 3 were so offensive they stick in our crawl.
Yeah.
That's not that bad.
Yeah. Not bad at all. And we're getting better. So, and the
Yes.
team is heating up.
Yep.
So, all right, folks, we will see you next Thursday for, we'll figure out something for Gear Freak, like the front end. And then
Yeah.
maybe we'll talk to our guy, Joe, and see if we can't
Hot
officially
Joe.
make this hockey
Yeah. Our
pod
GM,
night too.
our
So,
official GM. Notice his name in the top right corner.
all right, folks.
Yeah.
It's a different thing. All right, we will see you Thursday.
Yeah.
Bye.